As you know, we're introducing 7 new models in 17, and I have the great pleasure of introducing you to our flagship, the Insignia Grand Sport. So back in 2013 at the Frankfurt Motor Show, I had the great pleasure of unveiling the Monza concept. That car was the inspiration for what I call Design Cycle 2.0, the evolution of our design philosophy, sculpture artistry meets German precision. But what's more important is that car was the true inspiration for the Insignia Grand Sport. It really did influence everything we did. The first thing you notice about this car is the gold front end with this grille that's almost turning back on itself. It gives it a shark-like nose. When you sweep back, the grille is very landscape and wide, giving the car a very low, wide impression. And then this beautifully fluid lamp, really slim, exaggerates that proportion. Let's talk about the lamp in a little bit more detail. Firstly, the wing signature lamp, which is on all Opels. We've had that since the original Insignia, and this takes it to the next level with this double wing signature light. But the real element of this lamp is the new Matrix LED headlamp here, which takes what we've already introduced on the Astra to a whole new level of sophistication. Proportion is everything in design. So with this vehicle, as I mentioned, to get to a premium feel, one of the first things we wanted to do was push the front wheel forward relative to the cabin. That is something that definitely gives this aura of confidence and proudness. So this proportion was very important. But then obviously as you work back through the vehicle, we definitely elongated the wheelbase further to liberate interior space. But in doing that, we really stretched the silhouette of the car, and this coupe-ish feeling really gives the car this dynamic quality that really makes it feel very sporty, dynamic, and upscale. Another level of refinement that clearly ties into our design philosophy, sculpture artistry meets German precision, is the fact that it has these beautiful, flowing sculptural shapes. The first thing, when you see the side, is you really notice the athletic stance, how everything is purposeful and bulges around the wheels to really make it look like an athletic, powerful car. As you flow down the vehicle, you can again see the beautiful surfacing and flowing shapes, again accented by these crisp lines of precision, and the really well-constructed dynamic lines that really add to the dynamism of the car. All this really flows through into this tail end that gives it that accent, and again gives the gesture and dynamic quality to the vehicle. An extension of what I talked about on the front with this double wing signature, again in a very slim profile, to really accentuate the overall width of the car and give it this really high-tech look. So now let's go inside and talk about this wonderful rear seat package. As you can see, I've got generous amounts of space in this car. We've actually increased the leg room, the shoulder room, and the headroom. I'm 1.94 m and I've got generous amounts of space around me. So let's get into the best seat in the house. And once you're in, the first thing you notice is how low you sit in this car. You really sit in it, which really gives you a great connection to the road and definitely fits with the driving character of this car. It's a very sporty car and the driving position really fits that very well.
rich Alfa Romeo DNA in the Stelvio's seductive Italian design. With its distinct proportions, aggressive stance, and bold styling, this SUV is 100% Alfa Romeo and is named after one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Stelvio Pass in the Italian Alps, which features 48 hairpin turns. The Stelvio is an SUV uniquely engineered to challenge two-door sports cars on the track without sacrificing any of the characteristics you would expect from an SUV. The no-compromise Stelvio, like the Giulia, sets a new benchmark for the segment. It all begins at our plant in Cassino, Italy, with the all-new Alfa Romeo Giorgio architecture. Carbon fiber, magnesium, and aluminum are used extensively to reduce weight, and we have leveraged our partnership with Ferrari to secure class-leading power. This combination delivers an unbeatable power-to-weight ratio. We refine that with a near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and as a result, it is an unmatched driving experience. This SUV will be available in 3 trim levels: Stelvio, Stelvio TI, and the iconic 4-leaf version, the Quadrifoglio. The Stelvio and the Stelvio TI are powered by a class-leading all-aluminum 2-liter direct injection turbo engine, delivering 280 horsepower and 306 pound-feet of torque, strapped to an 8-speed automatic transmission with an estimated 0 to 60 time of just 5.4 seconds. On the inside, you will find performance leather seating, a Formula One inspired flat bottom steering wheel with integrated push button start, and premium materials throughout. In addition, a 7-inch thin film transistor display and an 8.8-inch infotainment system with 3D navigation, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. You will also have the ability to customize the performance characteristics of the vehicle with a 3-mode Alpha DNA selector. You can choose between dynamic, natural, or advanced efficiency modes. And all Stelvio models include the innovative Alpha Q4 all-wheel drive system, which provides for additional driving confidence and control. Then we have this one, the Quadrifoglio. Under that sleek hood is a Ferrari-derived 505 horsepower, 2.9-liter all-aluminum biturbo direct injection V6, mated to an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive with torque vectoring, calibrated to deliver a strong rear-wheel drive bias. The ride and performance can be dialed in using our DNA Pro 2.0, which incorporates an adaptive air suspension and exclusive race mode settings for shifts in 100 milliseconds. Add in the available carbon ceramic brakes, and it is easy to see why the Stelvio Quadrifoglio is the ultimate SUV, as comfortable in LA traffic as it is on a German racetrack. Now, if that's too much to remember, try this. It delivers an estimated 0 to 60 time of just 3.9 seconds, with a top speed of 177 miles per hour. To put this performance into context, the Stelvio puts out 65 more horsepower than the most powerful Porsche Macan, and nobody else delivers 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. And while I am only showing you the Cloverleaf model today, I can assure you that every single trim level of the all-new Stelvio will have peerless performance. But we just didn't leverage the Ferrari engineers for straight-line performance. We also wanted to create an SUV that performed like a 2-seater sports car on the track. Put another way, it needed to perform like an Alfa Romeo. And based upon our simulations at the Nürburgring, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio will become the fastest SUV ever. A testament to the incredible chassis driving dynamics, and overall performance of this new world-class